I don't know what Marvel's thinking about anymore. What is this casting? Hey there, this is your Matt Doodle with too much time on his hands. Doodle right here with another video. And today, I like to talk about the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. And how much I very much do not like this. Now, I wasn't even going to talk about it because I didn't have anything to say about it. I was going to let it play out, but then I kept hearing other people talk about it. So that actually made me want to put my hat in the ring to talk about the things I don't like about it. Now, I do want to say, I am not dissing the actor. I am not dissing Robert Downey Jr. I loved him as Iron Man. He did such a good job. But I feel like them casting him as Dr. Doom kind of gets me into a problem of what the MCU has been doing now, about having A-list celebrities be in the movies instead of just letting the character themselves make the actor an A-list celebrity. Because before the MCU, Robert Downey Jr. had a lot of legal problems and wasn't an A-list celebrity. And that role of Iron Man made him A-list. I know he did other stuff beforehand, but they weren't up to this level. Even Iron Man himself, that wasn't a character that what everyone knew about. People may have heard of the word Iron Man, but that's about it. He was a B-lister at worst. And I know he had other cartoons, but that's because they tried to push him out as a big character. But the original movie was so good that it made an A-list celebrity and it made a B-lister into an A-list character of Iron Man. And that was because of the writing. So this casting itself kind of breaks that, rule of the good writing makes the character good. And it already sucks here because Dr. Doom is a character that could stand alone on his own. You know who that is. He's such a big villain. First of all, his name is so imposing.
None lay hands on Doom.
The character design is so awesome. And that actually gets me to talk about on why I don't think this works. Because Robert Downey Jr. is an A-list celebrity, they're going to want to show his face as much as possible. But the whole thing about Dr. Doom is that he is wearing a helmet at all time. And that the only emotion you get from him is from the eyes themselves and the tone of voice he has. I'm not even sure if Robert Downey Jr. can do that threatening but confident type cockiness that Victor Von Doom has.
I would like a word with you, Stark. Enough! None lay hands on Doom. This world is mine to rule, and mine alone.
And I know some people have said that this version of Dr. Doom is going to be a variant of Tony Stark being Dr. Doom. But literally in that panel, they said Victor Von Doom.
Who could play Victor Von Doom?
Dr. Doom. They didn't say it was going to be Tony Stark being Dr. Doom instead. And even if he is a variant of Dr. Doom, why do you want us to be introduced to a variant first before the main version of Dr. Doom? Isn't that kind of weird? Because this is a problem I've also had with the MCU in general. It's because they're whole doing the multiverse type stuff. I enjoy the multiverse stuff. That can be cool if you do it right. But the way they've been doing it is kind of milking it. Because of the multiverse, a lot of the characters do not belong to this universe's version. I'm going to use Spider-Man No Way Home. That they brought in other Spider-Man villains for this Spider-Man. So now any villain that he faces up against, he already knows how to deal with them or knows how to change it. So it's really weird, especially for this one, because we're already getting a Fantastic Four with the new movie, and that's going to be in the whole universe. But we're staying in that universe. At least that's what I hope. And I'm not sure if this version of Dr. Doom, the Tony Stark version, is going to be that version, and then it's going to be go into the MCU version. But that whole thing makes it so complicated. And people are saying that there's actually going to be a bait and switch that Dr. Doom is going to kill the variant version. But again, why do we need that? Let's say we do introduce the main Dr. Doom in a movie first, and then we have a little cameo of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. Why do you introduce Robert Downey Jr. first? And for those of you who say that this entire thing was planned, that is a lot of BS, because that is not what happened. Because of what happened with the whole Jonathan Majors situation and how people were not really vibing with Kang the Conqueror, with the whole Ant-Man fiasco. So I do understand the pivot to Doctor Doom. Everyone loves Doctor Doom. But I don't like that you just have to bring in someone from the past to make everyone such a fan. Again, Doctor Doom should be a character that people could get excited for just by the fact of Doctor Doom. And with the MCU at least trying to have things more comic accurate, we could have him, wear the traditional Doctor Doom outfit. I just don't want to see Doctor Doom in like an Iron Man type Doctor Doom outfit. I know that's happened in the comics, but again, that just kind of like gets back into the whole situation of why are we introducing a variant instead of the main one? If that makes sense. I probably have said that multiple times, but that's just my weird thought about that, because why you would bring that version in. Again, I know they have had versions of Tony Stark being Iron Man and actually Victor Von Doom having his own Iron Man type suit as Doctor Doom. But why do you want a good version of Doctor Doom first if you want to go that route? Because in the time when Doctor Doom became Iron Man and Iron Man became Doctor Doom, that was because of a mind switch thing. So do you want to go in that route? That's my whole situation. I know this entire casting was out of desperation, that they want people to be excited, but I think they handle it very wrong. And I could be excited. I'm not saying I'm a complete hater. I haven't been a huge fan on how the MCU has been working, but I'm still a fan of Marvel. And I'm hoping that these mistakes will get better because, again, I do like Marvel, but I don't like that they're just using A-list celebrities now to bring in the audience. And now they're just focusing on the general audience instead of the people that basically made the MCU, the fans of the comics, that they enjoyed it. That's what brought in the fans for Iron Man. Yeah, the general audience were also there because, new movie. But it also was marketed well. It was, acted well. So, of course, that became a big thing. But you can't go wrong with the people that actually like these things beforehand. I don't know. I was most likely blabbing here, and this video is probably going to be very short. But I just wanted to talk about all the things that I thought about this casting and why I don't see why you need to do that. You could have had an actor who plays really well and has a deep voice to play Doctor Doom, because again, no face. You don't really need that. But again, Robert Downey Jr. is a big actor, and you need to see the actor's face to be engaging. And I just find that kind of cheap, to be honest, even though it's going to be very expensive because, again, Robert Downey Jr. So, I don't know. Those are just my thoughts. Again, very short video, but I needed to get this out of the chest. Could be excited, but I just have to wait and see. What are your thoughts? Do you think my rambling was stupid? Do you think that I just need to wait until a film comes out, or that I'm talking out of my ass because I'm just not a fan of this? Or are you actually on my side where this decision is very problematic, or it's bad or weird, if that makes sense? I'd really like to know all your opinions, and if you want to fight about it too, move it down in the comment down below, because I will read them and most likely respond. So please, one, be respectful, but also, I don't mind a little bit of argument. That's fine. But if there's nothing else, this has been Doomite, and I hope everyone stays nerdy, and I hope to see everyone in the next video.